Man, it is straight up wild how this year is looking familiar already. What a roller coaster that we are already in for. Can I say that right again? Man, y'all, that's how it's just, it already feels like a year. Man, it's just like, well, personally too, and I don't know if anybody else feels that way also, but it just feels to be awesome what professional wrestling has been like. AEW specifically, you could say that too. Professional wrestling is like, as far as opposed to like, it's more been about the behind the scenes drama than it is about when it comes to the in ring, about the product. And yeah, that's like kind of very disappointing to say the least too. But wow, it's like so much has happened. I already had that mindset now too, to where it's like, some shit it's got to go down. It's gonna go down. Already going to it's already going to be going down, which has been like that for the last couple of years. And yet, like, already under a week, it's like so much has already happened, which feels like a brand new, even more so of an age of WWE. You have Netflix, the Netflix deal, Raw and Netflix. You have The Rock being a part of the board of directors now. Of course, Vince being exiled, him being Benoit out of WWE yet again. Well, if you can catch that. But yeah, like yeah, it's just wow. It's just, that's what it has to be like. I just like, man, I feel my brain feels like mush. It's just absolute chaos. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, if y'all see if you care to, when it comes to providing predictions, but yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all can still talk right in that box if you have any predictions for tonight. Kind of looking forward to tonight also. Like as I already made a post relevant to it already, I might have a little bit more to say when it comes to Vince and WWE going forward. So the Royal Rumble, and I don't think I felt this much anticipation for a WWE event, WWE overall, professional wrestling, for it like it is tonight, for quite a while. So Naomi makes her long-awaited return, in which it feels like this may be just a partnership, seeing as Jordan Grace's TNA also makes an appearance. R-Truth coming out and being so damn hilarious, of course. Before, of course, we get to see the main roster debut at the Royal Rumble with Jade Cargill, and of course she eliminates Nia Jax, and we get a little standoffish with which I'm pretty sure everybody was looking forward to, Bianca and Jade Cargill. Gets down to the last three, Cargill, Morgan, and Bayley, and we already know who pulls it out. Cargill and being eliminated by Morgan before Bayley takes advantage, and she's going to WrestleMania. I don't give a fuck what you white knights call me. People want to collaborate for this girl power shit. Oh, the women can do exactly what the men like this. Of course, the women's Royal Rumble is the weakest match of the night. What can I even say, man? This match was sloppy as fuck. Nia Jax, no surprise there, being the worst of them. Like, and these girls too, like, because you also had like a couple of trying to pick girls, trying to pick up each other. A Jax and then Cargill. Like, stop. Like, if you don't have the strength to do it too, which you already know, which most likely most of y'all gonna fucking botch it. Like, just stop and just go for the simple like you. It's not gonna translate. I could care less what you losers in the comments say. And like you're all like, every single time that they think they can go out there, like, it's gonna look ugly, and you're gonna botch the shit. Like, yeah, this match, of course, the women's Royal Rumble is fucking terrible, being the weakest match of the fucking night. Like, of course, and of course, like, Liv Morgan coming back, that's a reliever, because after of course, coming from her DUI, from as we know the story there, but yeah, it's good to see she's back. And Cargill, yeah, she was one of the few, like Bailey, Lynch, and Bianca, that was the only ones in there that looked good. Everybody else fucking sucked and just looked and felt like get the what the fuck are they? They didn't even. They looked like they didn't even belong in the match. Like, what the fuck you doing here? You don't belong here. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, props to Bailey. Definitely happy for her that she's getting the recognition that she's deserved, because she's definitely also carried the division, kind of carried the WWE carried in its underrated year. She carried the WWE throughout the pandemic, so I like to see this win. Bailey is going to WrestleMania, and Io Sky definitely didn't like that, as you saw in the back. So yeah, I'm very happy for it. Next up is the Fatal 4-Way, and yeah, like well, every damn match is better than the women's match. But yeah, pretty serviceable match. Nothing special about it. Also, just another Roman Reigns typical match of the last 4 years. And Roman, no surprise, Roman retains. And this is where because I feel like it needs to come in, because this is my issues where, prime example right here when it comes to just professional wrestling and WWE overall. I know that because the women's match could have definitely have been cut down. That shit went on regardless of that shit went on way too long. Even though, of course, being that kind of the ending, kind of the ending that that nobody was likely expecting, and I kind of got the ending that I really wanted to see, slightly. But yeah, that women's match was fucking terrible. Absolute garbage. No reason it should have went on for a long because it has to go on the same amount of fucking time, because of course they're women and they have to have the same time of the amount of men. Yeah, congratulations, guys. That's the fucking mentality of today's society. But because this definitely, if it probably the time needed to, and I mean it was gonna be, I don't know, I said regardless, I think it was gonna be, but still because I felt I don't know, kind of maybe the time, because this only went on for 19 minutes, which is kind of a chunk of time, but I don't know, I felt with the right time, and which would have, also kept keeping them focused, that this could have also just, it would have even more worked on their favor. But of course, they gotta have the time for the men's match, and because the fucking women's match went on the time it did, I can see probably why, if coming out that this match had to get some time cut short. But like I said, yeah, it was a serviceable match. Yeah, I don't think they were in it, but yeah, it just felt like a Roman and Knight match again. I didn't feel like the Fatal 4-Way. That's just me. But yeah, it just Orton and AJ was out for the most of it. I don't know if I want to say it too early, but if this is because, of course, I mean, he looked great. I've been seeing Randy on the SmackDowns as of late, and yeah, he's looked good since his injury. Cut them out for a lot of time. But yeah, I mean, he's good. It's not I don't know, they probably try to work out the kinks and stuff. I don't know whether it has to do with the time management or regardless, but I doubt it would have been a great match anyway. Like I said, it is what's been pretty much the same Roman Reigns match for the last 4 years, so we're gonna get what we're gonna get. But yeah, it was whatever, because of course we just go into the main event of the men's match, so this is gonna be a nothing burger match. Well, yeah, yeah, I mean, it was okay. I didn't really care for that much, practically. But yeah, even going into this build, I didn't really care for it all that much. As I said, much as because you can of course rag on AEW, but as I said before, WWE is also, if not the bearer of bad. They have, they can be just as bad as AEW. But they do build a bit, but it's just, yeah, it's predictable, it's lackluster, it's generic, there's nothing to excite. They only work their asses off. They only lift a fucking finger when it comes to the main event. But yeah, everything else is just like, just you're just waiting for. Damn, like when is something gonna pop off? So we get, and in my opinion, pretty much the best match of the night between Logan Paul and Kevin Owens, obviously. And I don't feel like this was better than Logan's other matches, but yeah, it was still up to par. And Kevin Owens, of course, gets angry, gets caught by the brass knuckles, and then lays out Logan. So obviously, the best match of the night. I'll laugh if anybody else says any different, but yeah, Logan Paul and Kevin Owens, of course, they go to a clinic, and yeah, they give Logan Paul definitely gives. Like I said, I just felt like, I mean, it was there, but just felt like, yeah, it definitely felt like this is like, yeah, like not like his crown jewel with Roman, definitely not his matches with Ricochet, stuff like that. So, but it was definitely up to par though. But yeah, it was still, like I said, it was still a good match. I said, as before, I didn't really care about. I said it was okay, possibly the best. Of course, possibly the best, or one of the best stories going into this match. But just like the Men's Royal Rumble, but yeah, this was it was okay. It was good. I felt like it did it well, and I felt like Kevin Owens definitely was definitely kind of felt like the perfect babyface for Logan Paul. I wish they would just amp it up a little more, and just Logan Paul should just become a complete and utter douchebag. Yeah, I hope they dial that up a little bit more going into the future. But I mean, yeah, he's like I said, this was but yeah, this was pretty well. I said I didn't really care that much of it, but still good. Kevin Owens acting like a dumbass, like duh, because of the ref, disqualified him from the match. Should it sounded like he got bits and chunks of fucking food in his mouth chewing. Like obviously duh, dude, should have just threw the fucking knuckles out of the match. Duh, like problem solved. Fucking idiot. They're the one who used the knucks. And of course, yeah, gets disqualified. Logan Paul still retains, of course. Lays out. Kevin Owens lays out. Gets angry. Like he goes has with Logan Paul and does a power bomb right through the announcer table, and that's it. So Jimmy and Jay, they start off the Men's Royal Rumble, and we pretty much already it was expected. Andrade comes back, returns at the Royal Rumble, and Carmelo has his first Royal Rumble. R-Truth is in the right Rumble this time. Has some nice surprises, as I mentioned before. This was of course Braun finally getting up to the main roster, Braun Breaker, and getting down to the final four. Poor Drew and Gunther being eliminated. Of course, one last GTS before I thought, but nope. Cody Rhodes is your sole winner. Men's Royal Rumble. Obviously the better pick, and was definitely when it comes to the better Rumble match. But I mean, it was well, for me, yeah, it was good. It was alright. It was good. Personally, I didn't really. I was not that turned on. But, whoa. But I was not that intrigued. There you go. I did not really go to see what I did there, to the surprises in the Royal Rumble match. But obviously, Forbidden Door has been opened. TNA, it looks like TNA and WWE is working together. Obviously it's a partnership, because I've heard those rumors here and there, but only to think. Of course that one can only tell in the future if or not when it comes to someday between WWE and AEW. But yeah, which is why we see so many surprises tonight. And this was the Rumble back. Like I said, this was it was just okay. It was okay. It kind of went down also too, to how I also kind of predicted it. Yeah, of course, as I mentioned before, very glad to see Braun Breaker finally to the main roster. He's on the main roster now. Of course, you had Carmelo making his Royal Rumble, his first Royal Rumble, and Braun Breaker's first Royal Rumble. I'd be pretty pissed, but I guess this, finally Braun Breaker's up now on the main roster. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, this was a pretty good, it was a pretty good Royal Rumble. When it comes to Royal Rumble 2, it's kind of hard. Like I said, I'm not going to try to, especially just out of it nowadays, and I'm not that much into, but yeah, I mean, not that I kept that much on the Royal Rumble, but did I already say that already? Yeah, Jade Cargill was fucking incredible though tonight. Yeah, she was incredible. She was really good. But yeah, just goes to show you too how this is how you book a potential future talent. This is how you fucking do it. Yeah, somebody needs to be taking some notes instead of snorting coke and being on Twitter all day. Wink, wink. But yeah, like I said, this is a pretty. It was a good. It was an alright Royal Rumble. I said I was not, and it just looked like tonight too. It was okay event. I feel like, and of course, when it gets down to the final four, pretty also obvious too. But I said poor Drew, but that, and then with those sad puppy eyes, Drew gets eliminated, and then that kind of got me a little moment right there. Damn, Drew getting eliminated after, and then followed by Gunther. But really thought they were considering Seth Rollins, but I wonder what they're gonna do now. Yeah, of course, Cody comes out on top, and we already know there when it comes to finally finishing we get to finish the story. We get to finish the story. Good God. Oh, I'm so sick of hearing that shit. But so I said a very wonder concept, because we already know guaranteed as much before, like what it looks like. It looks like Seth is good though. So like I said, the other main event, which comes was the CM Punk and Rollins towards WrestleMania. But we'll see, because he looked good. He definitely didn't look all at all, but he didn't look off at all. So like I said, they said that they'll look, even though they said that he'll be out to like at least a few 4 months, or what it looks like. But we'll see, because he looks pretty good. All right, and like I said, we already know Cody is going with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But like I said, it really is. It does wonder for me, like what's gonna happen. Because again, as The Rock is on the board of directors too. I don't know. Does this look like plans also changed? A lot is going on, but there's the Men's Royal Rumble. Your winners, Bayley and Cody Rhodes, and that was Cody pointing at Roman Reigns. He's coming after him. All predictable and obvious too. I said, look, just like a lot tonight. I said I was kind of, I still got like a, which I was going into too. Still kind of excited, but I kind of felt like I said it was a good, alright event. This was cool. Giving this a 5 out of 10. Definitely one of the better Royal Rumbles of recent years. Still not saying much though, but I still kind of had fun, like the endings and everything tonight.